So what's been the difference for you this off-season compared to, say, the last two off-seasons when you had to spend so much time rehabbing?
I get to spend a lot less time in the training room, obviously. I get to just work on my craft, work in the weight room, and not have to worry as much, I would say. I mean, the last 2 years you're just trying to get back and hoping to be able to play and hoping that you can play at a decent level. Whereas this year you get to actually focus on improving and getting better and not trying to come back from a traumatic injury.
What did it mean to you to play better than a decent level?
It felt good. You know, like I said, at the end of the year, it felt good. There's obviously still so much I want to improve on and get better at, but to be able to play at that level and to be able to help the team again and to be able to help the team win games was a really good feeling after everything I've been through.
JJ, you had a chance to spend some time with your brothers recently at UCLA and work out and hang out together. What was that like? Did it feel a little bit like high school days and you know, back when you were in Wisconsin growing up?
It was awesome. You know, anytime I get to spend time with them, especially now with how spread out we are and everybody has different lives, it was really special to be able to just mess around like old times, you know. I mean, we're joking with each other, but we're also pushing each other in the workouts, and we're enjoying time with each other, and there's nothing like it. When you get a chance to make memories with not only friends but family, there's really nothing like it. So I'm very fortunate that the last 2 weeks we got to spend together. We came even closer than we were before, which is hard to imagine because we're pretty damn close.
Happy to be an uncle?
I am, man. It's a crazy, crazy feeling. You know, it's you know, I'm just an uncle, but I feel so much pride and excitement. I mean, when he smiles and when he looks at you and you get to hold him, I mean, there's nothing like it. It was so cool, and I'm so happy for Derek and his wife, and that was another plus of the last 2 weeks, is I got to see Logan almost every single day, so it was really neat.
What did you think when you heard you're going to be practicing in Green Bay?
I got really excited. I'm going to be honest with you. I got really excited. I mean, I went to training camp in Green Bay as a kid to watch, and I saw them ride the bikes in. I saw them practice. I stood by the parking lot fence and asked for autographs and got autographs from guys that had no clue who they were, but I was excited because I got an autograph on a shirt. And that was really one of the first times when or at least sat there and I was like, that is the coolest job in the world. When I sat in those bleachers outside of the practice fields in Green Bay and I watched those guys practice, and I was like, think about this. They play football for a living. People come to watch them practice, and they get to do this every day. And that was one of the first moments where I really realized how cool and special that was and how hard I wanted to work towards it. So now for me to be able to get to go back to my home state, to play in front of those fans and Lambeau, I missed the last trip to Lambeau, so for me to be able to go into Lambeau, it's going to be really special. It's going to be cool. I'm very excited about it.
How old were you then?
I was probably, my guess is middle school. I think, yeah, I think I was a middle schooler, and it was just us and a couple buddies. We just drove up for the day just to see it because we'd always heard about it. I mean, you grew up in Wisconsin. That's just kind of, it's a way of life up there. I mean, and so we drove up for the day. I only went to one. I saw one, and then I went to Lambeau once in my life to see a game, and that's my only experience. But growing up there, it's different. It's different. You know, it's a different culture, different. It's a way of life. If you wear anything but green and gold in Wisconsin on a Sunday, you're pretty much getting kicked out of the state.
JJ, what do you think about bringing your charity classic softball game back after a few years, and then do you do anything different this year for it?
I'm really, really excited about having it back. You know, I mean, obviously last year I took it off to focus on getting back on the field, but the guys, it's so much fun with the guys. That's the best part. Just the locker room beforehand. I mean, I tell the guys, I ask them to show up at a certain time just so that we have enough time to get ready for the home run derby. I think it's the first time I've ever seen guys show up like 2 hours early for anything. So it's really cool. We get in the clubhouse, we have a lot of fun. We go out there and the fans make it great. And I mean, we raise a ton of money for kids. So it's the only thing I might do different this year because it's on May 4th. We may have a little Star Wars theme going with some of the things. We're trying to figure out if we can get a stormtrooper in or something. So we might do that. Gonna hopefully have a couple special guests as well, but we're really excited about that, and I know the guys are excited, and I'm lucky to have teammates who come out and support because it's a great event, and like I said, we raise a ton of money.
You have a second place trophy for yourself?
I'm bringing Shane back. I'm bringing Shane back for the home run derby and to play on team defense because he's a lights out pitcher for us. We had to do some negotiations. He had some terms he wanted, which I can't disclose, but it's a certain beverage he wants in his locker. But I'm excited about that. I'm really excited that Shane's going to come back, and I have the trophy, and I plan on retaining it. So I'm going to rub it in his face all the way up to it. I'm going to be honest with you. He's old. He's retired. He probably hasn't been working out. I can guarantee he hasn't been working out, so I got a good shot.
Happy birthday from last month. What's it like now to be 30? What do you attribute your longevity? The fact is, a lot of guys don't make it to be 30 and still play in the league and still play at a high level.
Thank you. It's crazy. Kay asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday, and I've never really been a big birthday celebrator. Like, we don't do parties, we don't do a lot, and it literally doesn't feel any different to me. It's just, I think that throughout my career, obviously I had the 2 years where it didn't go the way I wanted it to go injury-wise, but it's just pure focus on trying to make it as long as you can. I mean, I love the game. I love the teammates. I love being out there on the field. I love everything about it, and so there's really no other choice. Like, it's not like I'm actively thinking, okay, how can I keep playing? It's just, I got to go out there and play. It doesn't matter. It's the one thing that really has been the driving force throughout my life is I want to get out on the field. I want to play football. So I just figured it out.
With the upcoming schedule coming out, fans are going to make their reservations to go to different games away. Do you have any messages to the traveling Texan fans and to fans in London?
Well, our traveling fans are awesome. We appreciate them so much. It's really cool to go to other cities and see our fan base and hear them right behind our bench. Usually they're awesome. We really appreciate that, so please keep doing that. My brother, TJ, he's in Pittsburgh, and he always brags all the time because their away games are crazy filled. Steeler fans are wild on the road. And then Derek doesn't have a whole lot to brag about out there, period. It's just true, Omar. I mean, I'm not saying anything, it's not true. But yeah, we appreciate when you guys come out. I play at Derek Stadium this year, so hopefully I don't get tomatoes thrown at me now. But London, I'm really excited about. Obviously, I'm a huge, over the last 6 or 7 years, I've become a huge Premier League fan. I've been over to London quite a few times, and I really enjoy it over there. So I'm excited to see the fan base over there. I'm excited to see the people and to get to play over there. Wembley is such a iconic stadium. It's going to be really cool to have a chance to play over there and to showcase our skills to the London crowd and everybody over in Europe.
JJ, do you have your commencement speech ready to go?
No, I don't. They asked me, I was with one of my buddies the other day, and he said, hey, they called and they said whenever you finish writing your speech, they want to see a copy of it. And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, whenever you're done writing it, just send it over. And I said, well, I don't write speeches. He was like, what do you mean? I said, I'm not going to write it. He said, you're not going to write a speech. What are you going to talk about? I said, I don't know. I'm just going to go up there and talk. Yeah, I mean, that was my full plan. I did not know that, like, you had to write it all out. I didn't know. He was like, they have a teleprompter for you. What do you want on it? I said, nothing. I don't need it. Just give me a black screen and tell me when to stop talking. That was literally my plan, but I found out you have to write some stuff down. So I have about a month to figure it out. I don't know. What do you want me to talk about? I have some messages I want to say. I have some things I want to get across, but let's be honest. They all just want to go drink beer afterwards. I mean, they're excited. I know how commencements go. Like, they just want the person to give a cool message for about 5 minutes and then get off the stage.
Are you nervous about that?
No, I'm not nervous about it. I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. I get to go back to Wisconsin, Camp Randall. I never graduated, so I get to see what graduation looks like. And it's an honor. I mean, it's such a true honor to be able to, like I said, I grew up 45 minutes from Camp Randall, so being invited to go back, and I walked on there. I wasn't even given a scholarship, so like to have the opportunity, I never really thought about it until now, to have the opportunity to go back to a school and a team that I watched growing up and idolized, walked on, eventually got a scholarship from, now to be able to speak at their commencement. I mean, it's an unbelievable honor, and I take it very seriously. Even though I said I wasn't going to write a speech, I still take it very seriously. But I'm humbled. I've had a very fortunate and cool life. I'm very lucky of all the things I've gotten to do, and this is just another one that is really special to me, and it's been awesome.
Do you think that the 2 years you missed will add 2 years on your career instead of having the wear and tear of those 2 seasons?
I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, I don't want to leave the game anytime soon. I love it. And hopefully we can say that I had 2 less years of pounding on my body. I had 2 less years of wear and tear, so that means 2 more years on the back end. And I feel good. I feel good right now. I'm excited about the season ahead. I'm excited about the team that we've got, the guys that we've got, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I get to go around and chase a ball for a living, and they pay me to do it. I couldn't be any luckier.